J. Cole is a hip-hop legend, one of the most iconic rappers of the last 10 years, and on top of that, he has released some of the most iconic projects of the last decade. Although you would think based on his body of work that J. Cole would be one of the most respected rappers among fans, Cole is often called corny, preachy, or boring. And to further understand the divide in terms of J. Cole's legacy, we have to take a step back and go back to 2014. Heading into 2014, J. Cole was one of 3 people set to take over hip-hop. And although J. Cole had been around for a while, it was at 2014 that he really became a star. I keep my head high. With the release of 2014 Forest Hills Drive, Cole would raise the bar for himself commercially and critically. The album was received well among fans and critics, with the record basically becoming emblematic of what made J. Cole, J. Cole. For example, there's the success of the song Wet Dreams. It wasn't nothing like that first time she was in my mad. The song exemplifies the storytelling that J. Cole carried in his songs, and he showed that storytelling skill to a new audience, further highlighting why he was set to take over. But of course, I'd be wildin' if I didn't talk about No Role Models. One time for my LA sisters, one time for my LA hoes. Undoubtedly, this is J. Cole's biggest, most iconic track ever, and it's not even close. I don't know if there's anything I could say about this track that hasn't been said before, but this track has a lot of iconic lines. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real. And because of that, even though the track is like almost 5 minutes long, it doesn't feel like it. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. 2014 Forest Hills Drive sold over 350,000 first week, and although it was critically well received and fans enjoyed it, it was the beginning of what made J. Cole hate it. It's a small detail, but when you're comparing the track list of this album to other hip-hop albums, you'll notice one thing stand out, and that is that it has no features. And it isn't even that thing where they like hide the features so it's a surprise when they come on. No, it just has no features. And it's not a big deal right now because obviously you can make a good album without needing features, but it will really matter as we go on, so keep it in mind. And then he mostly stayed quiet in 2015. He didn't really do much even in terms of features, which is yo, not gonna lie, I was researching just to make sure like I wasn't chatting shit, right? I just found out that there is a Maroon 5 J. Cole remix for Animals. And it's real. It's not even like he took the beat and he put it on a mixtape or some shit. No, it's like an official type thing. This is insane. Anyways though, despite toying with the idea of retirement, J. Cole would return to hip-hop with For Your Eyes Only. See, I believe if God is really never judge a man, because he knows us all and therefore he would understand. And this is really where the divide began, because a lot of people hated For Your Eyes Only. I never thought I'd see the day I'm drinking almond milk. You soft, I wanna folk. Lyrically, the album was more centered than 2014 Forest Hills Drive. It focused on telling a coming-of-age story as we follow someone's journey into fatherhood. With that said, the only thing I'm proud to say, I was a father. Right? And there's a lot of cool stuff to check out within the album. And in terms of the storytelling, there's also a lot to talk about, but I won't spoil it here. I will say the album clearly had a lot of thought put into it, and the story was captivating for a lot of people, but most people thought that shit was boring. And honestly, I gotta say, I kinda agree. It's not that the album is bad necessarily, but it's really hard to enjoy an album that is mainly conceptual if the music itself doesn't do a lot to keep you engaged. And that isn't to say that conceptual albums can't be good albums, or that the instrumentation on For Your Eyes Only is bad, but usually the energy of the songs have to be more high-paced or energetic, and I guess that's the main problem that I have with this album. The instrumentation is too laid back, and I get that you want the words to be the main focus of the album, but at the end of the day, it's also music. And then there was J. Cole fans. Jermaine, yeah, Cole. For some reason, every artist has those fans that when you criticize their work, they feel attacked. I think it's part of that thing where music is technically a part of you, but man, are y'all annoying. And beyond the music, this was the main reason why J. Cole got a lot of hate. The idea that Cole fans had that his music can only be listened to if you're smart just sounded so preachy and annoying, because there's more to music than just lyrics, right? Your lyrics could be fire and your flow technically could have been the greatest ever, but if everything around that sucks, I am not obliged to like that song. But I'm not gonna put everything on the fans. I think the fans being annoying is a big part of why J. Cole is hated, but I don't think it's all of it, because I feel like partly J. Cole is hated because his music didn't evolve, and that's an effect of not having features. The thing about features in hip-hop is that they allow you to grow musically, and it felt like J. Cole really wasn't doing that. From 2014 to 2018, it was just J. Cole by himself. He'd do features, sure, but on his albums, it was just J. Cole. And I think that goes against what hip-hop is supposed to be, because hip-hop is a collaborative genre in nature, whether it be when it was a Tribe Called Quest and De La Soul and those type of groups, or now when you get collab albums from two rappers that aren't a duo but they just come together and collaborate for a whole project. And maybe it wouldn't be the same if he changed his style musically, but I just kind of felt that the sound of the records really didn't evolve the way that they were supposed to.
I told myself I'm strong enough to shake it, and I'm trying.
It just kind of felt like J. Cole was out of ideas until
top of the morning, I know that you thought I was dormant.
2021's The Off Season is exactly what J. Cole needed. He abandoned the big ideas that KOD and For Your Eyes Only had and just focused on the rapping itself. It was just J. Cole reminding people why he's J. Cole.
But if the beef do come around, could put an M right on your head. You Luigi, brother, now.
Lyrically, sonically, energy-wise, this was the best J. Cole album since 2014 Forest Hills Drive. On top of that, he brought back the features.
Stacking up, you reaching up, acting up. Break it down, weigh it up, now back it up. Make a 5 of mine,
and although I don't think it's like a one-to-one, like he brought back features, so his album was gonna be good, it just added to why it was good. But it also showed that J. Cole was changing his ways, showing that he wasn't gonna be this lone wolf, do it by myself type of rapper anymore. He had shown signs of it up to this point, but with this album, it really came to the forefront. And as long as he stays on the path that he stayed on this album, where the big ideas got replaced by the simpler stuff, and having features that bring different energies to the sound, I feel like it would be inevitable for J. Cole to restore the respect that he has lost throughout the years. Or maybe nobody ever hated J. Cole, they just hated his fans.
I swear to God, niggas can't never be pleased. How do you not like that album?
I don't know, it just don't vibe with me.
You don't vibe with, I don't vibe with you, bitch.
You know what's crazy? J. Cole fans are the ones that are gonna show support for this video and all of that. So shout out to y'all. You know, it's just the way it is. Sometimes y'all be annoying. Anyways, shout out to me. I already shouted y'all out. Shout out Jay Dilla. And well, yeah.